So here is the haul that I got, mainly off screen. I think I actually called both of these at the end of the last segment. These other ones, though, are picked up a little bit later. Actually, no, I think I got the nose pass as well on screen as well. So it's just the Tailo, the two worms, and the Venonat, which I would not have even bothered to catch a Venonat, because like I intended, I had only like 3 or 4 balls left, so I decided to go and catch the worms, and then when I ran into a Venonat, I'm like, oh hey, I still might actually be using that, and then I realised that it shares a type with Bellsprout, and so that kind of just rules Venonat out completely. So and I've got no more money left to buy balls with, so I decided I might as well go over here and see if I can get some money from these trainers, and hopefully come back here and catch some of the stuff that I missed at some point later on in the future, possibly just after the end of this segment. So first thing we're going to do here before we enter the route is one of Professor Oak's aides must continue to create the joke, and he gives us the running shoes. Far later than you would have wanted, but better late than never, I suppose. So now we can... oh, hang on. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, yeah. Okay, so yeah, now we can run around, so hooray. Now, I did do a little bit of grinding. I got Dodo and Smooch him up to level 13. Oh, and finally Zigzagoon gets something. And it's just a Duranberry, which I believe serves absolutely no purpose in this game whatsoever. Lovely. Okay, so I was actually considering dumping Smoochum at this point, since I've got these 3. I'm still sort of wondering about Dodo as to whether or not I want to keep it on the team, but at this stage, Bellsprout and Staryu look to be... well, Staryu's like definitely staying on. Bellsprout looks to be a permanent team member. It'll at least be around for the Cerulean Gym. But anyways, let's just get on with this horde of trainer battles, shall we? And of course, she thinks I'm about to sexually assault her, which I think is freaking stupid. And it looks like putting Smoochum up the front was a good choice. Anyway, I wasn't actually going to record this, but then I decided I wanted to just get some more money to get some Pokeballs so that I can do off-screen stuff. I seem to be more excited about doing the off-screen stuff than I am on the on-screen. Mind you, though, this is going up like this is being recorded 3 days before it's going up, and I just made a handful of attempts to record Metroid Prime, which is now replacing Luigi's Mansion, or should be replacing Luigi's Mansion as my first console LP. I'm not going to know that until later on today, technically, since it is 1 o'clock Monday morning when I'm recording this. It's just I've been having problems with recording console games lately. There seems to still be some kind of force at work trying to prevent me from doing this. Okay, Bug Catcher, so I will switch into Dodo, give him a little bit of screen time. Hopefully Zigzagoon will pick up something useful. I was doing the grinding just so I could hopefully I could get like a nugget or something from the Zigzagoon, but obviously that did not work out in my favour. If I had the nugget, I would probably have blown it all on Pokeballs, to be honest. Actually, no, I would have gotten a few potions out of it. I only picked up, I had to use one of the... actually, I don't think I used any of the potions yet, so I still have the 4, because I went and had a look to see how many potions I did have. Okay, so this guy apparently, like, met me in Viridian Forest, which is impossible unless there was a Bug Catcher Colton in the, forest itself, which I highly doubt that there was, so this guy's probably just full of shit. I'm kind of wondering, though, how that Kakuna managed to survive my peck attack right there. That really shouldn't have happened. Level 14. Hopefully Dodo can get a somewhat decent move soon. Oh, Butterfree. Yeah, you can stay in. I'd rather not stick with Smoochum in case this thing has like Silver Wind or some shit. Okay, that wasn't so bad. Confusion. Well, Smoochum would have been good at resisting that, but it's fine. I'd just kill it with Pursuit. And really? Did this seriously just happen? You know what? I was totally expecting the game to just deal me a critical there and just punish me for not killing it. But that was so stupid. No, I did not beat you again. You were not even in the forest to begin with. So shut up. Unless you had an arbitrary name change between now and when I recorded the previous segment, or segment before that or whatever. Let's give Staryu some screen time. I'm not too sure about what this guy utilizes. I know that he's a bit of a shorts fan. Okay, that's what all the youngsters do. You're not exactly creating a fad there, mate. Okay, Rattata. Whatever. Not much to say about it at this point. This is where the challenge of the whole LP will be actually coming up with interesting stuff to say. Like, hey, there's a lag spike, this is annoying. But then it's just, like, really not. Ekans, okay, you can go or die by the hands of my... How the hell do I even describe this thing? The hair is familiar. I remember something else having hair, something like that. I want to say it's Makuhita, but I don't think it is Makuhita. Like, Makuhita, I remember, does have, like, it looks like a laundry sack for a head. I always thought Makuhita was actually a fusion between a Pikachu and Majin Buu. Just because of the face that it has and the little red cheek things. It looks so freaking stupid, but it's totally a laundry sack for a head. Any of you need healing? Actually, Dodowo does. I don't really feel like going back to the Pokemon Center. So I shall waste a potion. Yay. Okay, now... Yeah, I'm gonna go up against the bitch first. I would not call her a bitch if not for the fact that, she does this. She's just like, oh hey, yeah, sorry, blocking. I want to go through that path. Nope, I'm blocking you. Like, really? Really not that necessary, game, and stupid moron. Now she really is a bitch, sending in something that I'm weak against. Okay, Bellsprout. You resist. Okay, yeah, no, I didn't want Sweet Kiss to happen there. I don't even know why I'm not using the speed up key, honestly. I should probably be doing that. Especially when it's stuff that's not really interesting, like Nidoran, and that I've already caught. Now, I believe this is another bug catcher, so let's... we'll leave Dodowo in. Blah blah blah, Cascoon, whatever. I think you can find Cascoon in our Viridian Forest. I might catch the cocoons. I don't think Jish did in his playthrough. I think he just caught a whole bunch of worms and just sort of hoped for the best, but I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to be dumb and catch the cocoons as they are. And that did Dodowo gain 2 levels there? I think it did. Okay, I guess I'll have Smoochum take care of this trainer down here, and it is an Oran Berry. That's very useful. And, okay, cool. Smoochum was a good choice. I used a Spearow in Heart Gold. It wasn't too bad, actually. I quite liked it when it got Drill Peck. It was really bloody good with Drill Peck. And this is the kid that says, done like dinner when you beat him. Surskit I've got to catch in Viridian Forest at some later point. I wish they'd give you the Amulet Coin like as one of the first items in the game. It sucks that you have to go and hunt that down. Lick, well, it's better than Growl. Might as well. Yeah, done like dinner. And they give me hardly any money. How much money do I have? Well, I've got a small amount. I can get 6 balls out of that. Might as well beat this trainer down as well. I remember she'd have a Jigglypuff that would not... that I think it knew nothing but Sing. Actually, I think it did have Charm as well. I think other than that, it didn't have... actually, no, Charm? I think... I was thinking of Pound. Yeah, send Staryu in to deal with this Jigglypuff. Even level as well, that's interesting. I think the original trainer... Oh, really? Good thing Staryu's genderless, because I did not want to be dealing with, that sort of jazz. Okay, at this point, before I go hunting for the Pokemon, I'm gonna grab some Pokeballs from the shop. I think I'm right with the amount of potions that I got, so I'm just gonna blow all my money on, Pokeballs. So I've got 7 of those. Now we can have a look and see what's in here. I remember that there are Jigglypuff and Growlithe in here, possibly even Spearow. And Spinda again. Not Spinda again, but... okay, just, yeah, Spinda. I think Spinda has increased stats in this hack, but still, it's not really anything that I would be even remotely interested in using. Electrike I would like to use, but I've already used Electrike in, what was it, Ruby or Sapphire? I think it was Alpha Sapphire I used it, yeah. I had the, Mega main trick there. There's Growlithe. I'm gonna go ahead and catch this. I'm gonna go ahead and not catch this, actually, because it used Roar. That was actually an asshole move. You really had no right to do that. I kind of wanted to catch you. Now it's gonna take an eternity to frickin' find another one, isn't it? Yeah, I'm kind of a bit strapped for the fire type that I wanted to use. I'm not using Vulpix because I used it in Leaf Green. At this stage, I'm pretty much stuck with using Growlithe. I'm just hoping that this one won't immediately roar. Okay, it's got Bite, but whatever. Okay, okay, cool, got it. Okay, I suppose, I mean, what moves has it got? Has it even got a fire move? Okay, it's got Ember. And Roar's, I suppose, not so bad. And Bite's actually a good starting move to have, so... yeah, I've just kind of picked up, At this point, I'm considering it a team member. I'm not too sure if I'm going to be sticking with that, though. The tunnel from Cerulean, yeah, it doesn't come from Cerulean, though. Because it's a one-way path. Okay, whatever. No point in going and hunting down more Pokemon. I can just go into the thing here. Blah 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 blah. Enough of the Vulpixes. Enough of the Electrikes. I probably should go back and... Actually, I'll grind off screen. There's no point in me just killing anything. I figured I might as well... Okay, so it doesn't allow me to escape. And as I say, no, the only way that this battle ends is if I hit you with Roar. Just like, okay. I can imagine those ones being absolute assholes to catch. I'm probably considering just catching a Vulpix, or at least trying to catch a Vulpix. Actually, yeah, let me go ahead and try to catch the Vulpix. Flinch. Okay, looks like I am going to catch this thing. Yeah, there it is. Okay, so that's Vulpix. And I think at this point what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut the segment here, see how long it's been, and if I can add a few more minutes to this, then I'll probably just do some Mount Moon stuff. So, see you later. It technically is later, regardless of what happens, so yeah. That is the lamest excuse for a newspaper I've ever seen in my life. It looks like a standard frickin' clipboard. I mean... yeah, it's just a clipboard. So anyways, over here would be the obligatory Magikarp salesman, which, amazingly enough, I actually cannot afford. So, whatever, I don't really care that much. I might as well show off what that I caught a Hoppip. This is actually in Route 2. It took me so frickin' long to find this goddamn thing. I was looking in Route 2, the upper area, for about maybe 2 minutes on sped up before I found it. Spent the time grinding Growlithe up to 14. Him and Staryu are up to... it's caught up to Staryu, and then we've got 2 15s in the 16. Which, now that I think about it, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and cut Smoochum from the team now. I feel like I've got enough of it. I've got a solid enough team that can take me through Mount Moon. And while it would be nice to have the Psychic and Ice types to navigate the place, I think I'm relatively well sorted for Mount Moon with the stuff that I have on me. So, this is farewell to Smoochum. It's served me relatively well, but its services are no longer required. So anyways, let's move on. I've got about 6 or so minutes with that little diatribe right there to have a look in Mount Moon. Now, aside from the standard fare that you would expect to find in Mount Moon, like Zubat and Geodude and Clefairy and stuff like that, I know you can find stuff like Lunatone and Solrock. That is a surprisingly high-level Zubat. Let me go ahead and kill that for experience. assuming I can get a decent amount of experience out of it, and assuming I can kill it. Nope, because the game has to be an arsehole and take the kill off me right when I'm about to pull it off. Yeah, so, excuse me while I go back and heal. Stupid bloody morons. And there's actually a berry that's hidden in the little lump of grass over there. You can tell because of the, like, M shape in the grass. It's a persimmon. I got a couple more berries from, Zigzagoon, which, now that I think about it, yes, you are holding something. What have you got? Cherry berry! Once again, useless. There is a bug catcher there, but I want to have a look and see what this item is. It is a paralyzed heal. And here is Whismar. Now, a little pointless fact about Whismar, these are actually not meant to be here. I actually modified the ROM to include Whismar in this area because the hacker himself actually forgot to put them in the game. So, so if I'd gotten the ROM straight from a download, I would not be able to get all 386 Pokemon. Now, you might consider that cheating. It kind of is, but I basically took this ROM and hacked it the same way Becked Up on a Bus did in his LP, and nobody really had a problem with that, so I shouldn't expect any of you to have a problem with it either. And if you do, then there is a soundproof compartment that is built into every human body where you can shove your opinion. So, yeah, let's go ahead and kill that and get a whole bunch of experience. I think she uses grass types, so I will go ahead and give her a challenge. Actually, I think she uses Clefairies, and you have another item. Peachy berry. Stop giving me berries. Good God. And give us, like, Lunatonal Soul Rock or something, because I know that these are here. You can find them in the wild, and there's other areas where you can find Slugma. There is Torkold. I'm not using either of those because I've obviously got Growlithe. Sing can piss off. Okay, have to stick with Ember now. Burn Hacks. Loving me some of that Burn Hacks. Good on you. And there's also Slugma. There's Bagon and Larvitar. So if you wanted to use one of those, they're both pretty good Pokemon. If you wanted to use either of those, you could catch them in this area. I would actually like to catch this Clefairy because I know that they are relatively rare. So let me go ahead and switch into Bellsprout, put it to sleep, and then try to catch this thing. But Sleep Powder has to miss. Okay, Sleep Powder has to not miss. Sing has to miss. You get what I'm saying here? Come on. Okay, that's the way. I wouldn't have thought that was particularly hard, but apparently it is. I think I might as well get it out of the way just because it's a hard-ass thing to find. My Growlithe is pretty damn worse for wear. Have I got a Chesto Berry? Yes, wait. I thought I did. No, because I used it in the Brock fight. Okay, let me go ahead and switch my active Pokemon. My leader, I suppose. Yeah, we'll go Staryu there. Fight this trainer, fight the bug trainer, and then I'll call it a segment. Oh, lovely. I will beat it anyway. Nope, I will not beat it anyway, because the game decided to be an arsehole and paralyze me. Voltorb. Yeah, I'm gonna stay in. I just realised, might not be a good idea to stay in. Okay, good, it didn't use Sonic Boom. I was going to say, if you use Sonic Boom, I was going to cause shenanigans. Okay, thankfully though, I'm pretty sure he's a bug trainer, so I can just send Dodo in and clean house. There's an item down there, which is a rare candy. I just remember this because I do. Caterpie Metapod, and you'll also be using a Venomoth. Oh my god, it's a Butterfree. I had no idea. Had to think of some other stupid looking bug. Anyways, I'll go and grab the rare candy, and yeah, we'll go ahead and stop here. Next time, more Mount Moon mayhem. to make more picked up on a bus references.